When I look around here and I see what's been achieved and some of the older people that are here as well, and the results of what have been laid down, and that's what we've done really. We've just laid the foundations within Woodlands of Ireland for what can be achieved. And I think it's fair to say too that there are resources there, and if I was being critical, it would be that some of those resources aren't being taken up, particularly at the moment in the native woodland scheme, by the state sector. There's Cuilta and the national parks who can also draw down the scheme. And to be honest, at the moment that's very slow, but we'll keep at it, and we'll get more woodlands into the net within the next couple of years, and by working with them. And they've had their own problems too. We've just gone through a period of austerity, staff have been laid off and so on. So it's much more difficult actually now than in the initial period of the native woodland scheme, for example, to achieve the targets that have been set. And I think we really have to, change the way we approach things by engaging with people far more. And communications came up a lot today. And it's true, we're preaching to the converted here, but we really need to get the message out there, and we really need to make sure that there's a priority there in terms of funding, because I think, to be honest, the policy agenda has now been set. We have the groundwork there. We have also got mechanisms to plant new woodlands and manage our woodlands. We need to be more strategic, and there's lots of messages from today that I've taken away from this, and I won't bore you to death with them all, but it's very obvious to me that we really do need to get the message up to the highest level within our political culture, if you want to call it that, for it to filter down. Instead of being firefighting all the time, we need to be proactively managing for the future. And we can only do that when we actually sit down, breathe a little bit, take stock, and see where we're going. And we're not really still doing that. We're still firefighting a lot of the time. So, your badges, by the way, are colour-coded for the groups that you're in tomorrow. We've got 3 buses leaving here in the morning. We don't want to bring any cars because one of the sites in particular, there's no parking. You just have to get off the bus and walk straight down to the site. We'll have group leaders at each site. So we aim to finish around 5 o'clock tomorrow. We're not very good at timekeeping, but anyway, we'll live with that, I think. And as I say, I'm very sorry that we couldn't engage with you a bit more in this session here through questions and answers. But I think we've fairly well wrapped up all the sessions very well, and I'd like to thank everybody who's been involved in this conference. The speakers, Hannah, Donna, and David for helping in the organisation, because as they know with me, they're dealing with a basket case, really. My head, I just forget things. So it's been fantastic working with such a well-able and capable group of people. And to all of you, especially, who attended, because this conference would be nothing without you. And as I said earlier on today, if there's a message to go out there, it is to go and engage with the people that are out there. We'll come and go. Michael Sargis just said it. He's going to come and go. I'm going to come and go. What about it? But we need to leave behind us a legacy, and in doing that is passing on the message. And I'm not just saying it in a sort of an advocacy way, in a practical way as well. You need to engage with landowners, and John O'Reilly pointed this out today too, and that was a strong message. What's the tipping point? What is going to get people to engage with it? It isn't necessarily what we believe, it's what they want. So it's really important that we do that, and we try and facilitate that. We have to do more listening than doing the talking. So with that, I leave you, and for those of you attending the dinner tonight, it's on at 7:30, and we hope to relax and enjoy ourselves and so on after that. So tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, on the button. Anything else? Okay. Thank you.